The house at 112 Ocean Avenue, Amityville, Long Island, a large Dutch colonial, stately, imposing, but something about it feels wrong. Dark. This is not a home. It is a vessel filled to the brim with unspeakable evil, the kind of evil that stains the soul of the house, an evil born of violence echoing through the years. November 13th, 1974. A date that would forever be etched in the annals of true crime history. A family is brutally murdered in their own home, a place that should have been their sanctuary. 6 shots. 6 members of the DeFeo family, each life snuffed out in an instant. Each found lying face down in their beds. No signs of struggle, no chance to fight back. No screams heard by neighbors. The night was eerily silent, as if the darkness itself had conspired to keep the secret. The eldest son, Ronald DeFeo Jr., claims he was possessed by an evil force. He says voices drove him to commit the murders, voices that only he could hear. But the brutality of the crime, the eerie silence, it whispers of something more sinister at play, something beyond human comprehension. The murders sent shockwaves through Amityville, a town unaccustomed to such horror. It was a quiet community, shaken to its core, grappling with the unimaginable. How could such horror unfold in their midst? The questions lingered, unanswered. The house on Ocean Avenue stood silent, a grim testament to the darkness that had taken root within its walls. The evil seeped into the foundation, waiting for its next victims, a chilling reminder of the malevolence that once resided there. December 1975. The Lutz family was about to face unimaginable changes. They moved into 112 Ocean Avenue. George and Kathy Lutz, with their 3 young children, were filled with hope. They sought a fresh start, but found only terror. The house had a different story. From the moment they crossed the threshold, an unsettling feeling crept over them. A foul odor permeated the air, as if the house was rotting from within. Cold spots chilled them. The cold persisted no matter the heat. Flies swarmed in winter, an unnatural occurrence. Their dog refused to enter, his instincts screamed danger. He whined and cowered, his fear palpable. Something was deeply wrong. The family felt it in their bones. They had just moved in, investing everything into this new beginning. They tried to ignore the signs, convincing themselves it was just an old house. But the house had other plans, soon to reveal themselves in horrifying ways. Days turned into weeks. The paranormal activity escalated. Objects moved on their own, doors slammed shut, voices whispered in the night. George woke up every morning at 3:15 a.m., the same time as the DeFeo murders. He became obsessed with the fireplace. He felt an unnatural cold emanating from it. Kathy felt something cold and heavy pressing down on her chest at night. She would wake up gasping for air. Their daughter Missy started talking to an imaginary friend, a demonic pig with glowing red eyes. The family's worst nightmares became their reality. They were trapped in a living hell. After 28 terrifying days, the Lutz family fled 112 Ocean Avenue. They left behind their belongings, their sanity, and almost their lives. They told their story to anyone who would listen. A story of unimaginable horror. But many doubted their claims. They were accused of lying, of fabricating the haunting for fame and fortune. But the Lutz family knew the truth. They had lived through the nightmare. They bore the scars, both physical and emotional. The house on Ocean Avenue held a dark power. It had claimed the DeFeo family. It had tormented the Lutz family. And it waited patiently for its next victims. The debate rages on, with passionate voices on both sides. Was the Amityville horror real, a genuine haunting that terrorized a family? Or was it an elaborate hoax, a story concocted for fame and fortune? Skeptics point to inconsistencies in the Lutz's story, highlighting contradictions and gaps, but believers argue that the terror in the Lutz family's eyes was real, undeniable, and haunting. The sheer malevolence of the house, they say, cannot be denied. Books, movies, and documentaries keep the legend alive, each adding their own twist to the tale. The house on Ocean Avenue still stands, a silent witness to the stories told about it. It remains a beacon for paranormal investigators and curiosity seekers. Some questions are better left unanswered, mysteries that are best left in the shadows. The truth, like the house itself, remains shrouded in darkness, an enigma that continues to captivate and confound. Subscribe to Nightmare Creek for more chilling stories, if you dare.